During this inner journey recorded on February 25th, 2025, we are exploring our perceptions on some curiosities. The origins of Hopscotch, the playground game known all over the world, the alcohol effects on our physical, ethereal, and spiritual bodies, and what is oil, as seen with the third eye. Vasi is making an act of courage in this exploration and will be facing some good anger, but she will also experience a sweet and tender moment. So, tune in for episode 13 of Diary of an Inner Explorer. I'm your guide, Adela Ciurea. We'll be starting with my own curiosity. Across the world, the same children's game appears under many names, from Chotron to Hopscotch, from Ishikeri to Marelle, Campana, La Peregrina, Paradis, Pion Pion, or Rayuela. It crosses cultures, languages, borders, and continents. What changes is the name. What stays? It's the meaning. Beneath the play, it traces a simple, ancient path, a human journey from earth to sky, from here to home. I found that in Cuba and Puerto Rico, the squares represent the 9 rings the pilgrim traveler has to pass in order to reach heaven from purgatory, according to Dante's Inferno. So, let's dive in. Hopscotch is a playground game known all over the world, in which players toss a small object in a pattern of rectangles outlined on the ground and then hop through the spaces to retrieve the object. What are the origins of hopscotch? Vasi, what do you perceive?
My first thought it was that this is a game of the gods.
Okay.
It's something that they played when they were bored, and they were playing with the humans. No,
Mm-hmm.
like okay, let's have some fun, and if I hit this space, your humans will do that, or you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what I sense, that it's a game from the gods.
Okay. Please be more specific about what gods are or can be.
The Greek gods,
Mm-hmm.
because I sense that they were very playful, and they had a lot of ego.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mirella, what do you perceive? What are the origins of hopscotch?
I perceive a mixture of images, feelings. So one is sacred geometry,
Mm-hmm.
then us as light coming into this plane and loving to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you know, if we would divide ourselves in many little pieces,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost like what we would call with the particle entanglement, that it's our image in every particle. So it's our love to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the message we send to all of our parts, but all the parts, it's really us. It's still one. So that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then this also is mirrored in other parts of us. Some of our energy, like it takes shape of humans and then children, and then sometimes like insects, like like a little bee, you know, landing in different flowers and picking up the nectar, or like a butterfly that barely touches sometimes the flower. It just lands and then picks up again. So as children, when we touch the ground, we were up in the air again, soaring, and then we pick something up, and then we keep going back. And the same energy is also as we would look at the term gods, when we go and we see all the land at once, but then we go into smaller territories and we conquer and we come back and then repeat and just playing the game.
Okay. So to summarize, it's like a metaphor of the game, this 3D game we are playing in, actually.
Like our signature, yes, like or a symbol, like how we leave our footprints or energy prints everywhere at different scales. So the game is one of these scales or shapes.
It's actually, it's some countries, it starts with the bottom square, it's called Earth, and then you have 9 squares, and up it's the sky or the heavens. So it talks about what, this game?
It's like us sending ourselves a message. You know? So
What's
it's
the
like,
message?
you know, how to return home, who we really are. It's just, it's like giving ourselves a little clue, but without disclosing everything, because then the game is not fun anymore. So we don't want to know everything when we play in that role, because then it's just a different fun.
Okay.
Yeah, so then, you know, it's just fun to watch different parts of us playing this game and seeing which one of us can tune in more to this knowing, where we know where we come from, really. So just by playing the game, it's just playing our like way home.
Yeah, just
Like
to
that
explore
counts
explore each square.
to go back home.
And what was this connection that Vasi saw with like a game of the gods?
It's the same because we are the children, we are the gods as well. We are all one. So it's like that kaleidoscope that we just change shapes and forms and roles and titles and just depending on which facet we look at, like which moment we choose.
Okay. Great. Vasi, did you perceive something else? Something different in the meantime?
No.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Can you point like more focus on the origins of hopscotch? Like focus a little bit more?
It's our essence, the sacred geometry, these edges, the squares, the 90 degrees.
That means it's our essence, but here on this 3D realm, which is with squares and this.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
on this plane.
Like, yes.
Okay.
It's a message to ourselves.
What about the squares? What do we have to explore here? Because we have, they're like, okay, the earth, the sky, and then you have 9 squares. What's there to explore here? What's the 9 squares about?
It's the same type of message that the same as in some circles on like the human plane, the same as like some of our parts would see this in the Kabbalah as just another
Representation.
sketch, but just on another level.
Okay.
It's just playing at another level.
Okay.
But also just a little fun reminder of the difference between, 90 degrees, different kinds of frequencies. Usually, let's say if this is drawn in the sand with a stick, we're drawing in nature, and nature is mostly curves.
Yes.
And when we draw something with a stick, it's with 90 degrees. It's just that aspect of it and everything that it entails.
Okay. So actually, when you say Kabbalah, you are approaching the Hopscotch to the Sephiroth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just to make sure. Okay. But it's a game on another level.
It's just children have this brilliant ability to simplify things.
Okay.
And they just feel it. There's no need to go in details with them.
Good. Let's take another question. If you don't have anything more, Vasi, Mirela. Okay. Now, second question. What is drinking alcohol doing to the human body? So please connect to someone having a drink and observe the effects on the ethereal body, which is the blueprint for the physical body. And please tell me what kind of effects do you see? Mirela?
So on the ethereal body or on the blueprint,
Yeah.
I see no effect in the sense that that's just there. That's what allows the physical parts to regenerate when needed.
Yes.
However, yes, on the physical part, of course, there are all the effects that are known. Plus, it's simply a different energy that enters the field.
Okay, stop here. Vasi, do you see something else on the ethereal body? You know, the blueprint of the physical body?
No, but
Okay.
on the physical body, I feel that it shrinks the physical body, and somehow it detached the body from the ether.
Okay.
So I sense the body very, very small, getting very, and it's depends on the amount of alcohol.
Okay.
But if the amount is big, even for one night, I sense that the body, the physical body, is getting smaller, and it's very distant. Or the distance between the body, the physical body, and the ether, it's growing. And I can feel it on myself because I drank, so I wasn't aware then, but now as I go back there, I can feel it.
Oh, great.
And it's starting to feel that I don't know who I am in that small body. Who am I? And the confusion is it's very big when you drink alcohol.
Okay, let's go back because I stopped Mirela because I had that was my second question here. Are there external influences around the energy field of somebody who's drinking.
Absolutely.
Go here again, please, Mirella.
So it's as if in chemistry lab, if we look at the if it look like, let's say, in a petri dish, and then we have a few drops of water. Let's say that's the human body, and then when we drop a few drops of, let's say, something of another color, could be, well, right now I seem to see black. So we drop a few drops of black. That's exactly how, well, there is a reason alcohol it's called spirits. So
it infuses the water, you're saying? Like black is infusing into the water?
yes, and after a while it mixes with it. So maybe the whole water seems gray. But in reality, the black does not belong there. So humans, as humans, they might be used to say like, oh, this person is drunk, or, well, they've been really invaded by another frequency.
Okay.
Doesn't want them to remember who they are, hence the confusion. And it's a different chemistry. It's the chemistry that's opposed to the chemistry of the love and the soul, all the beautiful things that we experience when we are connected to source and we remember who we are, and we soar and we fly, and it's beautiful. But it's the same as having a chain, let's say, tied to our ankles and suddenly pulling us down or out of our home.
Okay. Vasi, what do you see about the external influences around somebody's energy field, your energy field, if you connect it to your own old self?
I feel in chains. Like Mirella said, I feel possessed by something.
Can you focus on what's the something you are talking about?
It's an energy that it's taking pleasure from my state, my state of mind, my physical state. It's something that fits with that state of mind.
Okay. Okay. What are the effects on the spiritual body? Vasi. First thing that comes to you.
They are not the same like in the physical body. Somehow it detaches. This is what I sense, that it detaches from the physical body.
Actually, it's the same. You are detaching your physical body from all the energy bodies, right?
Yes.
Hence the spiritual body. That's
Yes.
why you also said, who am I? Mirella, do you see something else about the effects on the spiritual body?
No, well, it could be the same, all the same. I see constriction. I see illusion of separation. I see being imprisoned in a world of illusion. And that's very, very sticky, very tempting, of course. But it's an illusion. It's a fake world where all the emotions that are felt, they seem very real, but they're only there to entrap. they're not there to free the spirit. So when a human being keeps going back to that state because, let's say, they realize that they're able to feel more loose, or they can suddenly feel love, or they can express love, or they maybe they think that they can now be just very courageous, and they can express things or like experience all these emotions. These are not the real emotions, and they're again not used to free the spirit. They're only used to entrap the spirit and take it deeper and deeper away from its natural state, from its home.
Mm-hmm. Studies
So
have
it's very sticky.
very sticky.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like the state. It's like a perpetual loop.
Mm. Studies have shown that traces of alcohol can be found in the hair until 90 days after being consumed. Is there an impact on connecting to the spiritual energy or the higher self?
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay, I just wanted to point it out.
Yes.
So, a little alcohol, 90 days, it's disconnected from whatever spiritual energy there is.
Mm-hmm.
Can someone drinking alcohol have access to true or real or pure information?
No.
Irina?
I would say if we go back to the experience with those drops of black liquid in your
Mhm.
light, there could be sometimes very small gaps, or the same as if someone sometimes can see some rays of light coming through. And this is all symbolic. In reality, of course, someone may be thinking that they're completely connected and be fully unaware how disconnected they are. But there can be very small windows, but it's almost impossible for the person to be aware or to distinguish what's real and what's not, because of the confusion and because they are taken over by this other frequency, and they cannot judge that clearly.
Thank you. Are you guys okay, girls?
Mm.
Okay.
I'm a little bit furious.
Why?
Because I felt it very real.
You were courageous to go to connect to yourself, your old self. So good for you. It's good to see that.
Yes, I know. I'm not furious on me, but I'm more furious on the effects.
Yeah.
Yes, so not on me. I understand me when I was then when I was drinking. Oh. But I felt a lot of anger and fury.
So,
But now it's better.
okay. How about give yourself something good from now to you back then? You decide what. You from now giving yourself for I don't know, 15 years, 20 years, something you know you really needed at that time. What was
I
it?
need a hug.
Okay. Give yourself a hug.
Yes, that's what I feel as well. Just giving
Do you want to give
the biggest hug ever.
do you want to go there and give also a hug?
Yes.
Marcy, do you want a hug from Mirella? Okay.
Yes. She's already here, so
Just the biggest hug. Just
Let's make a
realizing.
three-way hug.
let's make it.
Okay. We are here.
There's no guilt. There is no need to forgive anything because it's simply an experience. It's just so beautiful to see that you can love yourself so much because of who we are.
Just charge yourself, Vasi, and tell me when you are charged enough.
I am charged.
You're good?
Yes.
You feel better?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Sure. You're welcome.
Always.
Third question. Okay?
Okay.
What is oil? Petrol. Please find an oil field in Texas or Romania, for example, and connect to the site. Let yourself sink in the information field of this particular area. Follow the oil stream going from the surface deep into the ground and tell me what you perceive. Vasi, what do you perceive?
I feel it like it is blood.
Mm-hmm.
It's the blood of the earth that this is created from everything that exists.
That exists where?
Exists on the earth and enters into the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel it like it is blood.
Okay. Mirella, how do you feel? What do you perceive?
I feel two layers.
Mm-hmm.
One that whatever it's called, oil, it's limitless,
Mm-hmm.
and it's part of creation, just like trees, just like the wind, just like crystals,
Mm-hmm.
anything else that some of our parts, like human parts, they borrow, they use the other parts. 'Cause oil is part of who we are, same as the crystals and same as everything. It's part of this game or the plane that we can also call as the matrix. So it's there. It doesn't run out.
Mm-hmm.
However, the second layer is the same type of energy, which is still part of the one, but it chose to have that illusion of separation. So that same type of energy that also takes up the shape of, let's say, alcohol to
Mm-hmm.
drink and just to have these games that are fun or not so fun with humans. So that same type of energy is using the concept of oil or the fact that humans um, can be divided. It's just using that to make humans suffer and not get along, and then to create unlimited what they can call issues to solve, mysteries, whether it's oil good, is it bad? If not oil, maybe it's okay to use wood, but those are trees and those are alive as well. Then no, it's okay to use bamboo, but then that's alive as well. And so it can go on forever. But that's just the second layer. It's just using this to create an issue that's really not there.
Mm-hmm.
And also, that same energy will create more confusion by by instilling in human beings different ways to use oil that can also be harmful.
Mhm.
Although at the same time, oil can be used to create helpful things, also can be used to create harmful things. Just like anything else, even a pencil can be used to paint or to harm someone.
Can you make a parallel in between what you are seeing and, let's say, the human body? If you'd see a fluid in our human body, because just to make a link with what Vasi perceived, do you see like the blood or the lymphatic system or something else in the human body? Just curious.
It does not seem to be the lymphatic system.
Mhm.
So if we would want to draw a parallel,
Mhm.
it would be like blood, in a sense how, let's say, we have plant oils that we see that those are the essence of the plant, that it's pressed out of the plant.
Mhm.
There's the
Yes.
nutrition of the plant
Okay.
in that sense. So in that sense, it can be the blood of the, if we would look in a very big picture at rocks, tectonic plates, because consciousness is everywhere, so there's like shapes and forms everywhere. So it would be the equivalent of that.
Is it regenerating? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Vasi.
Yes.
Okay. Is this the reason why some fields we thought they were dry and then they are pouring again?
Yes.
Okay. So here's another question. What is the origin of the old Romanian word for oil? That's țiței. What's the first thing that pops in your mind when I said țiței? Because it's like a really special word.
Like nourishment, like, Romulus and Remus being fed
Yes.
by the wolf.
Mhm.
For me, it's what Mirela said, but I had the image of a breast,
Mhm.
of a mother breast, that the milk is for like a volcano, erupts
Mhm.
from the breast. So this is what I persevere when I hear țiței.
Okay. So if it's nourishing, what was its original purpose then? First thing that comes.
To nourish the earth, to nourish the nature.
How? Just like follow your thought and just let this oil go into the nature. What would that do?
Grow. It would um, help the nature grow out.
Mhm. Is it more on the surface of the earth or more underground?
Both ways, but it's visible more on the surface.
Mhm. But when we have oil leaks, that's something that it's supposedly, so what we see, what we know from videos is like it's not good for the nature.
Yes, because that is corrupted.
Mhm.
So it's not the pure oil. It's the corrupted one. But the real one that exists, it's not something that damages the nature or the human being that is feeding from the nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, when you nourish the body,
Mm-hmm.
you will see that it's not dry, and the skin it's not oily, but it's soft.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the oil has the same effect on the nature.
Mm.
It's smooth.
It's softening.
Yes, it's softening the
Oh,
stuff. Yes,
it's like a conditioner for nature.
yes, it's like conditioner. This is what I feel that it is a conditioner for nature.
It's like I don't know, it just pops in my head like, okay, you have like straight lines and it's like making them round or curvy.
Yes,
Uh-huh. Okay.
because the essence of the oil is like that, to smooth things out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Okay.
the olive oil, you know, it's sweet. It's not sweet, but it's tasty.
Mm-hmm.
It has a special flavor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mirella, what do you see regarding to this nourishment?
I see exactly the same. How it's like a family tree if we see it. But if you cut a section to the earth and then you see the flipped one where all the roots are, and
Mm-hmm.
as it just flows up, except for not in the tree case, but it just feels like these are all the veins, arteries of the circulatory system of the earth. So I guess we can go back to the exact same, in this comparison, to the same thing that Vasi was saying about being blood.
Mm-hmm.
And another aspect comes up is the fact that it's highly flammable, that it can burn. And I just got this image of the importance of seeing the how oil is, for example, in the ground in someplace cold like Alaska
Mm-hmm.
versus how the oil is, for example, in Texas where it's very hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, um, if we look at the surface, there are more fires in a place like California.
Mm-hmm.
And then just going back to the example, what just comes in as like a message that if you look at Texas, where it is very hot and oil is very flammable, and it's also abundant, at the same time, it's a lot of wetlands. There's a lot of water that somehow helps to keep things in balance. But it's mostly, if we go back to the comparison, in this case, water is more like the lymph system. So
Okay.
there is more oil, and that's why there are more water canals, in quotes,
Mm-hmm.
underground.
It just made me think about how the oil in Romania is also in the south. It's where our, in Baragan, it's
Yes.
the place that's most cultivated in this in how do you say it? It gives the most of the food in
Fertile.
in this country,
Yes,
right?
like the bread
Mm-hmm.
basket. Yes,
Yes,
it's called the bread basket
yes,
of
and
Europe.
it's in the same, more or less in the
Yes.
same place.
Yes,
Interesting.
and if we look at Texas also, there are fields as far as you can see, that are cultivated and they're fertile.
Mm-hmm.
Although there's a higher heat as well.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anything else regarding this subject?
I add just one more
Yeah.
thing. For some reason, comparison with lungs, like it's a more like about the texture of the field. It's almost like it seems spongy, like you know the lungs for
Mm-hmm.
some reason. But it's just that. So if we look at the whole plane, physical plane,
Yes.
and if we would look at the different textures of the soil, that's how it would seem like as compared to mountains and peaks and rocks and other
You, s-
types of
you say that there where is oil, the texture of the ground looks more spongy, like the
seem
lungs.
seems
Okay, seems
yeah,
spongy. Okay.
yeah. So something about absorption and then nourishment and
In the lungs, you're
air.
cleaning the yes, no, in the blood.
Oh yeah,
You're
yeah.
bringing air into the blood, and you're
Right.
taking carbon dioxide. So, what's the connection with what's happening with the earth then? Look bigger.
So that's exactly how the lymphatic and then the blood capillaries, that's where they exchange the nutrients and then the
Mm-hmm.
waste. So it's like cleaning and nourishing and cleaning. So it's the same in these areas where there is the oil and then there is the water in the ground.
Okay, interesting. Well, did you perceive something else?
No.
Okay. Maybe the most important information from this episode is that drinking alcohol has an important side effect on our spiritual life. It disconnects us from it. And keep in mind that traces of alcohol can be found in the body 90 days after drinking it. So, if you search a true and deep spiritual connection, maybe you should think twice before having a casual drink. You see, it's never casual. See you next week for the second part of this investigation of our curiosity. We are talking about horseshoes and the energy, how matter turns into stone, and about realistic sculptures. Until then, keep looming your own true reality.